same question. How was your day in New York? What'd you do? What'd you see? Windy day. And how you spent it?
I didn't know I had to spill my personal life when you come to New York.
You answered it well.
They don't ask me those questions in San Antonio. I just go where I want. Today was not as much fun as yesterday.
I know you're not this year. The wine auction this year.
I'm sure you're not paying attention to them night in and night out, but the Nets, Kenny Atkinson's gone through some tough seasons here, and now he's got them in playoff contention. What have you thought of the job that Kenny's done?
Kenny's done a great job. He's done a great job on the court. Sean's done a great job in the front office. The staff, the players have all bought in. The system is in there. Kenny set the standards, makes people accountable. They've slowly but surely built a culture, and all the good things that come from that are starting to show. So I'm really happy for all of them. They did a great job.
Just on Sean, what were the attributes you saw in him in the time that you worked with him that sort of allowed him to have success in front of us?
The first thing is that Sean's very intelligent, which you don't catch right away because he's also really funny. But his intelligence level makes you confident in him right off the bat because you know he's at least thinking about a whole lot of stuff. But his not just his knowledge of the game, but his ability to impart that and discuss it and share it with people is a real strength. When he was with us, he was trying to decide whether he was going to coach or be in the front office, and he came to all our meetings for a year. Coached with us, sat there, and then after those meetings we'd sit in managerial type settings, and so he got a lot of experience and figured out where he felt most comfortable. But his ability to get along with people, to discuss and include people is huge, especially in this league, because he's one of those people that breaks down barriers. He is a very inclusive individual, and they've got a good working team now, so it's great to see.
D'Angelo Russell said recently he did a lot of studying and watching Manu as a fellow left-hander. I mean, is he a guy that you would say you should learn a lot from, or was his game so different that it's really hard to?
Well, Manu was one of the all-time great competitors. The first thing you learn from him is that you keep playing the game. You get over yourself, you play the game to the best of your ability, the greatest amount of effort, and you move on to the next play. So it could be an offensive rebound, a three-point shot, a steal, any of those things that wins basketball games. But he competed minute after minute, night after night. And I think that's the thing you get from Manu.
Coach Sean, is there anything that kind of sticks out in your mind where you said
He couldn't play a lick of D.
Yeah.
Not only the slowest feet I've ever seen in my life. Truly. That sticks out to this day.
Anything reminded or tip you off that, hey, this guy's got a future in coaching or in front office?
Yeah, sure. You can always see those guys, whether it's someone like him or an Avery Johnson or a Steve Kerr, that sort of thing. The questions he would ask were always incisive. He was always helpful to his teammates. He knew how it had to all fit together, so to speak, to develop a group that felt responsible to each other and wanted to play for each other, could be happy for each other's success. You could see that in him all the time. And he understood everything that we talked about. Sometimes he couldn't execute it with the athleticism necessary, but it's oftentimes people like that who are a little bit limited that learn how to get things done in a different way by using their brain, and that's how he got by. He was also a very good shooter.
Another guy who's making that transition is Malik Rose, who I think they're going to honor back home at a Hall of Fame thing next week.
San Antonio.
What kind of sticks out to you about?
He's very similar. The first trait is just a high level of intelligence and understanding what was going on the court, a real passion for the game, and he's shown that those qualities should be appreciated.
You seem like one of the best at taking your criticisms over the years. Did you kind of enjoy the give and take you've had with him during his career?
I've enjoyed the give and take with everybody. I like to think of it that I've coached people with high standards rather than criticize them. There's a big difference.
You guys, throughout your time coaching, have almost always been one of the best teams in the league at taking care of the ball, and you got the lowest turnover rate in the league again this year. What are the things that you've emphasized throughout that time to make that such a consistent through line over an extended period of time?
I'm not even sure I know the answer to that, to tell you the truth. We don't do any don't turn it over drills or anything like that. But we talk a lot about decision making and time and score on the clock. Understanding your role, staying within your abilities, all those sorts of things. So I think over time, people realize how valuable the basketball is, and we just go from there.
Early on in the year, when you guys were on a winning streak, you said it all started with defense. What are the challenges involved in kind of maintaining that defensive disposition over the course of a long season?
Injuries can be part of it. You've got to keep your best defenders on the court, to keep drilling it, to keep emphasizing it, because players would rather worry about offense. So if you stop demanding or doing things that create habits and muscle memory, defense will dissipate. And you do the best job you can there, and you have to hope that you have enough players that actually buy in defensively and realize that that's what keeps you in games, because there can be those nights where all those threes don't fall.
Last season, San Antonio's offense ranked among the worst off the catch on spot-up opportunities. This year, it's number 1. Do you think that how much of that comes through personnel versus just your own intentionality?
Sure. It's a lot of